Hey guys, Aaron here, and I'm a professional art dad. I've been doing this for a few years now, really pushing my art. I was a UX designer in Seattle for about 12 years. Well, I lived in Seattle for 7. And then I was doing a bunch of conventions while I was working full-time too. Had 20 lined up for 2020, and then I did none. So that kind of forced me to redirect what I was doing. I was selling mainly just illustrations. And then I switched to something that seemed to me a bit more searchable. Doing t-shirt design. So cool, funny, punny t-shirt design, gaming, gardening, geeky stuff like that, dad life. And for the past couple years, I've had all right sales, probably better than most people who get into it just because I have, I make a lot of them. And they're all focused on original work, some trends. And I upload this work to Redbubble, TeePublic, Merch by Amazon. And I also try my hand at some of the daily t-shirt sites like T-Fury and the Yeti. The Yeti being one of the few who does screen printing daily tees, like this one I'm wearing right now. But that all seemed like it wasn't gonna cut it to really do what I want to achieve quick enough. Like I know there's people out there who have been doing like print on demand or t-shirt design for 10 years and they're making really good money. They got in on merch when it was brand new. They caught a wave with Redbubble during 2020. But I wasn't one of those people, and I don't think my numbers are gonna get there to a level of a full-time job anytime soon, what they need to be. So what I'm doing is focusing on my Shopify shop through Facebook ads. And because I have so many designs, I have hundreds of designs, I know what sells. I know what sells well on those sites. I know what sold well in my art booth. I know what sells well at art markets, even this year and last year. So I'm going to take those top selling items, whether they're stickers or tees or whatever, I'm going to run those into Facebook ads directed to my Shopify. And I've already actually started this process. Oh, quick interjection. Excuse me, Aaron. Sorry. I wanted to go into why I'm making this. One, I would just want to share it. I want to get it out because I'm learning so much and making mistakes along the way. I want other people to be able to see it. I want it here for posterity, and maybe I can look back in a year and be like, whoa, yeah. 40-year-old Aaron, what were you doing? Yes, I turned 40 just a few days ago. You can tell by this rogue. This grays. My Rottweiler has some grays now too. But also, when I was getting into this, I'm always searching for print on demand for artists, t-shirt design for artists, Shopify for artists. And nothing out there was exactly what I was looking for, but this is for hopefully people like me. You have a body of work, you have a voice, you have a style. You're not just going to Creative Fabrica, you're not just going to Kittl or Canva or any of these other ones and just downloading designs to chase a trend and downloading designs. No, you're making stuff brand new with original concepts and original work. Or you have a body of work already and you want to get it out there. So this, I hope you can learn a little from me. I hope it gets your imagination going. I hope it gives you confidence that you can start and just start. And feel free to ask me any questions. Okay, that's it for this interjection. Back to the vid. So the first week, so this is going to be a daily vlog, I think. Daily vlog, maybe weekly vlog. I'll probably put it on YouTube. It might be like 5 minutes long, so I don't know if it's going to go anywhere else. But I've seen enough evidence now that I know I can get there. Whereas before, when I was just uploading to those sites, I was always just kind of like waiting like, oh, I hope it sells. I hope it sells. It seemed like it was out of my hands. And I tried promoting on social media, all this kind of stuff, but wasn't really doing it. So in this first week that I've been experimenting with Facebook ads, the first 10 days, I've already got $1,300 in sales. That's just revenue. But I've spent more than that in ads because it is a learning process. And I do want to say one thing that always held me back from doing Facebook ads was I thought it was so complicated. I thought it was so technical. Like the back end of Facebook ads just looked crazy to me when I last looked at it in 2019. But I do want to give this vote of confidence to any artists who been thinking about it. The back end, so the aspect of actually creating, monitoring, adjusting your ads for Facebook now is super streamlined. Like they have basically a hierarchy, boom, boom, boom. You have your campaign, let's say it's the opera t-shirt, and then you have ad sets. And then within those boom, boom, boom ad sets, you have your actual ads that run. So that's about it. And then you just watch how these ads are running. If 2 out of 3 of them are performing, you kill the last one, and then you maybe run it again. Excuse me. But the point is, it's doable. It's doable. I taught myself in a week. And the past 3 days now have been profitable, even though I spent, more than 13. So I got $1,300 in revenue, right? And I spent more than $1,300 in ads. I don't know how much more, maybe a couple hundred, maybe 100 more. But the past couple days, I'm just petting my dog. The past couple days, I've seen net profits, and that's considering ad spend, production costs, and shipping costs. And when I say production costs, that's things that I have here. So my own paper, my printer, my packaging materials, and also my current print partner, which is Printify, for my t-shirts. The idea is to string together a bunch of profitable days because I see it as an engine. I see my website as an engine. And by doing this, I'll get to that. Yeah, by doing this, it feels more like science and not just guessing, which is what submitting to Redbubble, TeePublic, Merch by Amazon felt like. I still do that because whatever sells there, I know will sell on my own site. So I kind of changed my mind, my thinking on those sites. Those sites used to be like my source of income in this, but recently I've changed my thinking of it to those revenue streams are fueling the main engine, which is now my own Shopify shop, where I can get repeat customers, I can set my prices, I can set my margins, I can run whatever I want and direct people to my site, grow my own thing with this portfolio of work that I've already built up, this investment of work. You should consider your portfolio of work as an investment. They're not all going to do great, but some of them will pop off, and those are the ones that are going to fuel my engine in the beginning. Yeah, so far so good. Made a few mistakes along the way. Looks like this video might be 10 minutes. I made a few mistakes along the way. Of course, just getting into Facebook ads and running things. Like Jake the dog said, right, Samus? Jake the dog says, in order to get really good at something, first you have to suck at something, right? And my Facebook ads were fine to begin with, but within, even the first week, I found ones that were getting sales. So I killed the ones that were wasting a lot of money. I experimented. Some made money. Some wasted a lot of money. But you learn along the way, and then Facebook learns along the way. Oh, I want to bring this up about Facebook ads. We don't need to target anymore. We don't need to say, oh, for somebody who likes this shirt, maybe 1990s gamer, like click in the subjects, gaming, 90s gaming, JRPGs, PlayStation, retro. We don't need to do that anymore. We got to write our headline, write our description. Facebook algorithm sees all that and is like, okay, well, we think that these are the people that are going to like it. So it tries. The people who do self-select and click, that reinforces the Facebook. Okay, it's people like this. And Facebook knows so much about us now. It doesn't even need us to target it. The people are like, ooh, saying me, myself. So, I mean, that's how we all do it when we use Facebook. Anything under the Meta platform. WhatsApp, Instagram. So yeah, that technical part about it, that thought process behind it, we don't need to do anymore. Facebook does that all by itself. So yeah, now I have a plan. There's actual math and science behind it. Day to day, I know, hey, if I spend this much on ads, I'm going to get this much net profit. So the past couple days, I think it's been like 11 and 14% profit when I consider all spend. And then I see what works, I see what doesn't, I turn off what works, I ramp up, I turn off what doesn't work, I ramp up what does work, put more money into that, and then it starts feeding itself. So this is how I see this art biz with your own Shopify shop with Facebook ads working for any artist who has a body of work and knows their body of work and knows what sells and knows their own customers and know why they buy it. So follow along if you want. I just needed to share this because I'm very, very excited about it. And I think long term, it's gonna make a lot of money. It's not making much right now, but I'm only 10 days in. Wish me luck, and I wish you luck. See you next time.